everybody. This is Jeff Veal, the business guru, coming to you from not from downtown Manila. I'm at the wonderful island of Boracay, one of the world's best islands. Beaches everywhere, resorts, beautiful restaurants, the whole 9 yards. But it's as hot as hell. You get sunburnt here in 10 minutes, guys. But it's a beautiful place, and I'm enjoying it very much. I'm supposed to be on holidays, but can't help myself. I'm still interviewing some wonderful guests, just like our next guest here. And I'm going to pull it up on my tablet here. And my tablet will play the game and not keep going off. It'll be much easier. But here we go. We've got a lovely lady today. I've known Miss Lady for quite some time. She's a bit of a superstar. Her name is LaChelle Adkins. And she's an owner of a business called America's Supermom Company. You'll find out why shortly. Been in the media for a long time in this particular industry for some 8+ years. And she says here, I'm an executive coach and media strategist who helps business owners leverage their visibility to increase profits. And that's the end of the game, guys. It's all about profit. Reach out to this lady, guys. There's lots that you don't know that she does know. Key achievements or projects, award-winning TV producer, features on national TV on 𝐷𝐻𝐿e Ray Show. Personal motto or philosophy, a life without excuses is a mindset for greatness. How true that is. Interesting fact, her husband and herself just have a mere 15 children. Imagine that, guys. 15 plates on the table.
Yeah.
It's like a cafeteria. You get your own cafe.
Like a cafeteria, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So that's some of the claim to fame, guys. But let's introduce to you guys the lovely LaChelle. How are you today, LaChelle? How's things?
I'm good. It's so good to connect with you again, Jeff.
Yeah,
you're a lot of fun. I love your approach. You tell it like it is, so I appreciate that.
That's the only way I roll. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career. Where did it all begin?
Well, I went through 13 years of depression and 3 hospitalizations. I actually was born an only child. So the transition of having a lot of children was something that I had very high expectations around doing everything perfectly. And so with that journey of depression, one, it didn't look like what I thought it looked like. I thought depression was somebody who stays in bed, doesn't do anything. So the fact that I was active with my kids, taking them back and forth to different practices and all the things that go into maintaining a large household, it wasn't even on my radar that I was depressed. So what I have found my passion to be is helping other people find strategies on navigating through life when it deals you things that you were not equipped or even, I don't even imagined. I think we all are equipped, but it's like, if you don't realize what's in your toolbox, a lot of times you can really make some mistakes using the wrong things that could take you longer to get a job done rather than knowing, hey, this is what you got in your kit. When this happens, you need to use this. So I'm very passionate about helping women especially recognize the tools that they have that they can leverage where it doesn't have to be at the expense of their health.
Fair enough. Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work and how have you overcome that?
I think the challenging aspect was navigating through vulnerability. Just growing up, being a high achiever, I felt it was a sign of weakness to ask for help, to even depend on other people as a team or group. I felt like all the responsibility was on me. So when I transitioned to trusting other people, admitting things I didn't know, that's when life really changed for me. And it really elevated me so much faster because people felt they could relate to me.
Message there, guys. There it is. Reach out to people. If you need help, reach out. You want to know something, reach out. There's people out there are more than willing to help.
Yes.
And it costs you nothing. Just click of a mouse and have a virtual cup of coffee. Tell us an important moment in your career that pretty much changed your direction. When was that aha moment?
I think when I realized that I just didn't have to do it alone. So I come from a Christian background where my husband actually is a pastor. But I was praying and meditating one day, and, my faith is that Jesus died on the cross to save the world. And I believe the Lord spoke to me and said, now, if he did that and he had 12 disciples, what makes you think you could do it by yourself? So
Yeah.
that just really reframed my whole thought process around community building, just recognizing that when you have a team, you can actually have more time to do things
Go
that
a lot further.
really matter to you. You can take
Absolutely.
vacation like yourself. Now you're choosing to work because you love what you do.
That's
But
right.
you after at the end of the day, you could take time off. You can, feel like everything is not on your shoulders.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just
Hmm.
stagger it out and do it at my own pace. Tell
Right.
me, in your opinion, what are the key qualities and skills that have contributed to your amazing success? What's the secret there?
I think the most profound thing, after going through a life of high achievement and recognized for that, is that I just don't know everything. There's something new to learn every day. And
Absolutely.
so I have a passion for learning, and that opens up so many opportunities for me to collaborate with people I would have never even crossed paths with.
Yeah, lovely. Even these podcasts, I learn each and every guest. I learned something wonderful. The other day, a lady said to me, "It was fantastic. You'll love this." She said, "Be a better human." And I thought, how good is that? If everyone had that motto, "Be a better
Yes.
human," and I thought to myself, I should start some sort of bloody movement around that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, I have a client who told me one time, you can do anything, but you can't do everything.
Yeah, right.
So I thought that was awesome, right?
Yeah, yeah, I love it. We learn so much from these people. Tell me, how do you stay
Because
motivated?
I was on that train trying to do.
A whole lot. Yeah, you were trying to be the train driver in the train and pull all the carriages. Tell me, how do you stay motivated now and continue to innovate in your field like you have been?
Exactly. Your question kind of cut off because you
Right,
were
my
frozen
apologies.
for a minute.
How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field as you've been doing?
I believe I have people from all generations that I collaborate with. So
Yeah.
I have some people in my network that are as young as my children,
Oh,
and some that are older than me. So I feel like I always have a clear vantage point on a lot of my
oh, lovely.
vision,
Yes.
because I have all those different dynamics to bring to the table. So I think it's always making sure that you have different vantage points so that you can get that insight to make better decisions on whatever it is that you choose
Yes.
to do.
Yeah, I've seen some of your work on where is it? LinkedIn with some of your wonderful
Hmm.
guests. Some of them have been awesome. Right?
Yeah,
And as you know, the lurkers are out there. They might not say anything, but they're watching. They're out there.
it's
So
it's
you've got,
true. It's true.
got to keep doing the work, guys. To keep turning up. That's the secret part.
Absolutely.
Be successful, guys. Turn up. That's half the battle, right? Tell me, tell us a recent project or achievement, LaChelle, that you're particularly proud of.
I'm excited because I actually have two projects. So I have two new network shows that are going to be released this fall. One is a concept of TV online shopping
All right.
called Go Shop America. And then
Well,
the other project is a boardroom show where we talk about navigating through Christian principles in business and how we really struggle with compromising sometimes on our principles and what actually happens as a result of that. I think, a lot of people just believe, okay, Christianity is for church on Sunday,
right.
but we don't really connect the dots on
Right.
how
Right.
you can live with those principles in your business and daily life. So I'm excited about those both projects. And that show is called Meet Me in the Boardroom.
Yeah. Well, pretty cool. You're always on the go. What advice would you give a younger version of you who wanted to sort of follow in your footsteps? What would you tell them to do?
Take notes, right? Always be curious, ask questions, but then listen to what people say. I think,
Get them.
if I go back to my youth, people were telling me things, but I was listening because I was ready to prove to them what I thought I knew, which was nothing, right? So, yeah, I would say, be patient enough to listen to what people say and write it
We
down.
all get told by our mother, don't touch the stove. The stove's hot. As soon as she turns it back, we've got to go over and touch it to find out.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It takes you back a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future? I guess these two wonderful programs.
I think it's to leave a legacy. I never would have seen myself on TV, video, podcasts,
Wow.
because my story was one that I was often ashamed of. I wanted to not even think about the fact that I was hospitalized or going through depression. But now it's something that I find that it connects me to other people and it opens up platforms for me to talk. And so, I'm very excited about the fact that my kids will have a legacy of hearing how I thought about things, the people I interacted with, way beyond my lifetime.
Yeah, I thought about that too. But talking to all these people, it's almost like a form of therapy as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
you get to express yourself and put out your views and discuss other people's views, and that's what makes the world go around, right?
And I think we find out that we have much more in common. There's this kind of belief like, nobody understands me. And I'm sure you probably experienced this being
Yeah,
in another country.
yeah,
There's so many things that even though it's a different place, we have a lot in common.
yeah.
And if we focus on that, we can make the world a better place rather than always thinking that nobody understands
Your
us.
vibe is your tribe. So you always
Yeah.
find your tribe. Um,
Hmm.
Tell me, how can our listeners and people watching this wonderful series, how can they reach out and find out more about your good work that you do?
Well, I'm on all social media platforms.
Fantastic.
My brand is known as America's Supermom, so they can find me through
Wonder why that is.
anywhere. But I'm all about, I like personal building relationships. So just simply email me at info@LaChelleAdkins.com. I answer my emails more frequently than the time that I might spend on social media.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is all
So,
over LinkedIn, got all the major
mhm,
platforms, which is
mhm.
very well known on LinkedIn as well. You'll find it there. And more importantly, this video will be going out everywhere, every social media channel with all of her links. So you just pick the link of
Mhm.
your choice and read and find that way and then reach out to her as she suggested. Right? Pretty easy.
Yes. Hmm.
Before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know. Apart from the fact that you've got 15 children, what else don't we know?
Oh, let me think, because I feel like I'm an open book. I tell people stuff all the time. That Let me think. Um, oh, one of my passions is speaking Spanish. So I'm not the best at it, but I feel like being able to explore another culture allows you to be able to have a better connection with people. So with women, I find that there's a lot of women that open up to me, but when I've dealt with the Latin America, for example,
Oh,
audience, there's a language barrier that kind of prevents them from being able to fully express how they feel or to trust that I understand what they're saying. So
yeah,
that is how I really got the passion to work to study Spanish. So that's something that I'm working on.
pretty nice. That's lovely.
Hmm.
Thanks for being on the show today, LaChelle. And guys, if you want your 15 minutes of fame, just like LaChelle, she's got a story. You've all got a story to tell. Reach out. We'd love to hear your story because think, guys, a TV commercial is going to set you back $30,000, and people might go and make a burger or grab a beer or go to the toilet while the commercial's on. 10 radio
Hmm.
spots going to set you back $3,000 to $5,000, and they invariably play them at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when people are asleep. But come on, 15 minutes of fame. We'll put you across every social media channel with all your social media links, but particularly YouTube, and potentially put you in front of hundreds of prospects that may well be your audience. So there's the invitation, guys. And once again, Lucille, thanks for being on the show. It's been a pleasure again, my friend.
Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me. Bye, everybody.
Most welcome.